Hello guys, what is up? My name is Kong and today I'm going to be doing another movie review. Today I'm going to be talking about A Quiet Place. Just want to let you know, I know I'm a little late on the movie review, but bear with me. I did not know what to think about this movie or what to predict. I thought it was going to be another scary movie in general, and I'm not going to actually enjoy it. But the movie proved me wrong in many aspects, let's just say. I'm going to talk about the pros and then the cons and my thought and then the suggestion for you guys. The pro. The movie is silent. In a good way. There's no sound. Not a lot of movie. Doing movie in silence is really hard to watch, especially for audience like us in the modern days. We don't have the tolerance or the patience, and this movie did a really good job with that. There is some sound, but in certain part of the movie there is sound. For example, when they are at the river, there are some sound. When there's a gunshot, there's a sound. When they're at the waterfall, there's a sound and they're talking. So that sort of thing. So it still have some sound, some noise, so to speak. But then they are spread out through the movies. This movie have American Sign Language as the communications for our main characters. And I really liked that and appreciated that because I myself hard of hearing and I know American Sign Language too. I did not expect this movie to have the characters sign American Sign Language. And I was like, oh wow, really smart, really creative. The whole entire cast really sell the movie. They live in this world. They live with the consequences. They live with the quietness of the world they live in. When they talk to when one of the characters actually talk one to another, especially when they are at the riverfall. At the river or at the riverfall, they actually talk to each other, and it really shows that talking to each other is such a precious thing, because in the world that they live in, they can't really talk because of the threat that is surrounding them. So talking, listening to music is such a valuable communication or valuable asset or moment, let's just say, because we as humans are speaking being. When we can't talk, it really, in a sense of way, hurt us as human, psychologically and mentally. So I like the uniqueness of the post-apocalyptic thriller and monster story. The way they execute it is really good because it wasn't all about the monsters. This movie is really about the human aspect, the human element, about this family that they try to survive day by day, and there are some issues. There's some roughness, a ripple in the family. There's a newborn coming on the way, and that sort of thing. And so that's why I like this movie. The voice, I think I already emphasized this, but the voice and sound, like I said earlier, is perfectly placed out through the movie where it is appropriate. And that's the word I want to use. It is placed appropriately and time and place appropriately for the characters. So that's why I say it's well executed. The slowly revealing the look of the monster is really smart because, like I said, it's about the human element, the human characters, not about the creatures. They show a little bit what the creature look like and what, why can he hear, that sort of thing. And it's blind. The monster is blind as a bat. Let's move on. The character is story, and I think I said this earlier too. Is treat the threat, the monster, as a real threat. That is looming out there. The kids are scared to go out to make noises. They are actually scared for their life. So I like seeing that. Even though it is quiet and serene, almost serene, but this is that monster is still out there, looming. I like the core message of this movie. It's about family, love, protection. That's what it is about. Now let's move on to the con. So why did the family have another baby when their little boy was killed? I did not get that part. It's like, why would you have another child if you know the consequences, and knowing that having another child gonna create noises for the creatures to come. So that I didn't really understand the characters' reason. No real answer to where the monsters come from, or where the original assault on the human race began. To me, feel like they just pop out of one day and then nearly wipe out the human. So that's why it felt like a little bit need to be told. Whether that in voiceover or in exposition or in picture, maybe probably in picture because hence there's no sound. So maybe in pictures of telling us of what actually happened would have been really great for us, the audience, to quickly know how did it start, where did they come from, or how did it start, how did they eliminate it, or almost eliminated the human race, that sort of thing. It's like, just give us a little bit pieces. What else? The human have not found a weakness in the monster. I just find that almost not believable because we live in such a modern world and society that we cannot find a weakness in the monster or some kind of weapon that could take these monsters out. I just sort of don't believe it because we have so much technology. There's so much brilliant human being out there who is capable of finding out how to defeat or eliminate these beings. Just to me, I just couldn't quite believe it. And also, speaking of the monster, the general look of the monster, it is different, but it kind of remind me of the Demogorgon from the Stranger Things. Its silhouette, its head, its the petal face, it almost looked like the Demogorgon, but slightly differs. So that was kind of like, I don't know, you guys. I feel like you guys kind of cheated out on this creature design, and you got a great opportunity to go beyond and create a really unique creature that's based on sonic vibration or sonic detection. You guys could have gone a really beautiful route or a really wicked route, but you yet decided to go kind of like the Demogorgon kind of a monster silhouette. So that's kind of a big turnoff for me. It was like, I was hoping to see a great, big, or scary monster, but yet I get another Demogorgon. It was like kind of disappointing to me, at least. That's how I feel. So that is a con in this movie. what I think of this movie, I really like the movie, the way it is executed, the way it, the writer thought out, the way the character act, the story, the threat, the ripples between the family members. Is this movie is actually well executed, much better executed than your past post-apocalyptic movies such as Cloverfield, Super 8, what else? Paradox, the Netflix version. This is really well executed. This is the kind of movie that I want from a thriller, monster, scary genre. Is that it's well executed. That it's really about the characters, the human. Unless it's supposed to be about a monster, they didn't need to be about the monster. But the focus is on the human aspect, and that's why I like this movie. Is that it's human aspect, the human interaction among themselves, and then among the environment, and then among with the creatures. So that's well executed in that form, and in directing, in scripts, in character interaction. So yes, this movie is good. And the score I would give this movie is a 7 out of 10. I would recommend you go watching this movie because it is well executed. You will appreciate the characters. You will appreciate that talking to one another is actually an important thing. And the movie overall is really well done, well executed. The characters are really good. So yes, I recommend you go watching this movie. It's one of the more unique movie, more well executed, well thought out movies that is solely focused is on the human aspect. And that's why I like this movie. This is why this movie stand out, is because it really focuses on the human aspect. A lot of movies don't really focus on the aspect. They focus on the action. They focus on the bigger picture. And that could be a good thing sometimes. But movie like this, focus on the human aspect is what matters. So again, one more time, I recommend you go watching this movie. It's a really good movie. You will at times be scared or jump, but you will appreciate the core message of this movie. So again, that is the end of my review of A Quiet Place. And guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse my YouTube channel, and press that bell button. All right, because that bell button will let you know that I've uploaded a video, and it will help me to to know that hey, you have watched my movie review or anime review, one or the other, or any other video that I put up. It helped me and help you. So, and most importantly, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my movie review of A Quiet Place. I really appreciate it. Take it, guys. Bye bye.